I've decided. Security and sanity. This is from Guard Your ID. It's a 3-piece identity protection set. It's the wide roller. Diana Seastedt's been bringing us these for a couple of years now and really educating us on how dangerous identity theft is. And we're going to do this one on Buy More, Save 3. Diana, I've gotten all of my children. They know that when mail comes, if you bring the mail in from the street, then your job is to immediately get all of the personal information.
Right. And actually, kids enjoy doing it.
They do. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
So talk to me a little bit about Guard Your. Actually, let me do this. Let me share the colors, and then you'll tell me, because I know that some of you already know you want one. And with the Buy More, Save 3, I don't want you to miss out on a color in case your heart's just set on it. Now, each one has a color-matched gift box, and each box is just a little bit different. So there's your red set. Then your blue is more of a geometric design, and there's that box. Your teal is a bit of a Moroccan tile. This is your lime. And then finally, your purple. Really, really cute, beautiful design. So you're getting 3 gifts here, each in stocking stuffers, or keep one in your junk drawer. I like to keep one with my desk drawer, but I'm loving the fact that it makes protecting yourself easy no matter what kind of service. Now, normally, if these were sold separately, it'd be $13.24 for one. So instead of paying $40 tonight, you're paying $20, so you're about half off. And again, it's coming with your gift boxes. So let's talk about identity theft.
Sure. Well, it's something that affects millions of Americans each year. We've all heard the horror stories, and it's certainly something you don't want to have happen to you. And one of the ways that identity theft can happen is by dumpster divers. There are people that actually go through your trash and recycling bin at the curb and find bits and pieces of information. And so you want to be very, very careful with all your personal information before you put it out in the trash or recycle bin. So for instance, here on this prescription receipt, there's name, address, phone number, medication somebody's taking, the doctor they go to, medical information, as well as their date of birth. All key pieces of information. And so you'd never just hand this to a stranger on the street. So before, you can just simply roll out that information. It's quick, it's quiet, it takes seconds, and now you can safely throw this in that trash or recycle bin, and you can't read it from the front or the back. I want to show you why Guard Your ID is so unique. It's a self-inking roller stamp. You just take the cap off, and these are actually the characters that are on the stamp surface. So you can see they're kind of scrambled, and it's almost like an encryption, so that when you roll that over all your personal information, that's what makes it so you can't read it.
Okay, so every year I pick up a couple of sets of these just for myself. I get a lot of mail, I get a lot of QVC boxes. In my township, I can't recycle certain things.
Right.
And they will not take shredded paper.
Exactly, because it clogs their machines.
It clogs their machines. So here's what I'll tell you. You don't have to have a shredder. You don't have to have a specialty inker. You don't have to go get a razor blade to try to get your label off of packages, because now we've got something that's working on glossy and matte paper.
Exactly. You can use this right on those magazines and things. It has a little dry time on the glossy materials, but you can go right ahead and do that. You know, and what is so nice too is the things like the medicine bottles and the boxes, the bubble mailers, the oversized envelopes, things that you can't shred, you can now cover up safely.
By the way, over 100 people dialing in. We're live on QVC Plus tonight, so the number is 1-800-500-7590. 1-800-500-7590 if you'd like to have it. We consistently sell out of these, and we only bring these kind of cutesy sets at the holidays, which I still don't know why, because this is a year-round sport.
Right.
You know, I think we've all been hit with that moment where our identity has been stolen. And now you start to think about your children going to school and having paperwork for your emergency forms or for a field trip. I know that when I had to get my oldest daughter's driver's license, I had to bring in, copies of utility bills. I had to bring her school reports, and I'm thinking, I really don't want everybody having all of my beeswax.
Exactly, and every sport that I sign up my kids for, I'm always putting all of our medical information down on there as well. That is another facet of identity theft, that people steal identities to get medical services under under your name.
That's
so
scary.
it is scary. You know, it's a huge problem, and unfortunately, you don't find out about identity theft until it's already happened.
Okay, you know what's interesting about this too, as I'm watching you do so quickly? You're not having to get your fingers dirty. Do you remember the old ones where you had a ink pad?
Right,
and it usually bled onto something, or then you had something else.
Yeah.
This has its own little stand and carrying spot.
That's right.
Those are dangerous, what you're playing with right there.
That's right. These are the bank checks that you didn't ask for that come attached to your credit card. You know, so they want you to take out some cash advance or something. But, you know, to us, if you just throw this away, that is very dangerous. Somebody could go and, you know, fill this out and cash a check, and then all of a sudden you've got many, many phone calls and many things that you need to deal with. And especially around the holidays, you don't want to do that. And what I love too with these, they're quiet. They're portable. You know, where you open your mail, where you pay your bills, just keep one there.
I keep one in my junk drawer. I keep one right near the secretary, which is what my office thing is, you know, those little old-timey things. But I don't have to find a place to store a shredder. I don't have to hear a shredder, but mostly I don't have to worry about unclogging a shredder or trying to find a place to put shredded stuff, because my township won't take that.
Exactly. They're noisy, they're loud. I used to have one. I never used it, but this is something I can easily use every day. My kids can use it, you know.
Well, my kids love to do it.
Yeah.
I usually keep a little pile right beside the trash can, and they know that when they get a chance, they get to go over there and they get to do all of the inking.
Exactly.
Why is it that you can't see it?
Well, it's the special characters here. These are what are on the stamp surface. So
well, let me do the colors. I'm so sorry. We came to colors, and then I'll show it to you. 3 blue, 3 red, 3 turquoise, 3 lime green, or 3 purple. This should be $40. We're doing it for half of that, plus buy more, save 3, and we're giving you the gift boxes. All right, Diana, I'm so sorry. Now we can see it.
So this is the self-inking stamper, the roller stamp, and these are the characters that are on that stamp, and you can see that they're situated, they're askew, they're scrambled. So by laying these on top of your personal information, you're kind of scrambling it or almost making them encrypted, which is why you can't read, because I think we've all tried to scribble out information with either a pen or a marker.
Right.
Exactly, you can see it that way.
By the way, red is super limited at this point and is by far the most popular, so if your heart is set on the red, please do not hesitate. This is one of those really simple, easy things that you think, why on earth did I not remember this or come up with this?
I know.
But it does. Just those few seconds, those little roller strokes could mean all the difference in the world from somebody getting your information. And I know for me, you know, we've got kids that are kicking off the bus sometimes by themselves. So you do not want anybody to know where your babies live. You certainly don't want somebody to know what prescriptions you're using, and you for darn sure don't want them to have your credit card information.
Absolutely, and you think there's so much information that we get in the mail, and it's medical information. It might just be, you know, I think that these dumpster divers or these identity thieves, they are looking at you like a puzzle, like your trash can's a puzzle, your information is a puzzle, and if they can piece it together and somehow steal your identity, you know, that's their goal, and you want to make that as difficult as possible for somebody to do. And this is such a simple, easy way. You know, just on a hotel receipt, maybe it has your payment method, maybe it's just part of your payment method on there, but it has your name, your address, maybe just an account number or your...
Well, and the sad reality is the dumpster divers start piecing this information together.
Exactly.
So you want to just go ahead and strike all of it out. It's simple, it's easy, it's clean, and you don't have to worry. That's why I call it security and sanity all in one.
That's
what better
right.
gift than that?
Exactly. It's peace of mind, and you know this is something that anybody, any age can use, because whether you're 18 or you're, you know, 95, you still get mail.
Yes.
And you still need to protect yourself because you could potentially be a victim of identity theft.
Absolutely. Well, 300 are gone. I know we're a bit busy. It's 1-800-500-7590. 3 blue, 3 red, 3 purple, 3 green, or 3 turquoise. They should be $40. We're doing it at half off. Plus, with buy more, save 3, your first one is $19.98. Each additional one goes down to $16.98. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, in about 10 minutes, oh yeah, Panther Vision. Aww.